Hi, this is Bob with Spring Lighting Group, and you are looking at a version of our site that's probably going to go live in a few days. So some of the information on this page is not finalized, but all of this that you're seeing was created with Magezon. We started out with a Porto theme and have pretty much gotten rid of all of that at this point, and everything that you're seeing here was created with the Magezon products. I started working with the Magezon products just about 2.5 months ago. They've asked me if I would mind spending a few minutes to do a quick video review of their products, and I'm happy to do that because I'm very, very happy with their products and what it's helped me do with our website. So we started out probably about 4 or 5 years ago with a WordPress site that we've customized over time, and it's gotten slower and slower and slower. Uh, our customers and our outside sales reps and things have asked for a lot of features like the ability to enter orders and track orders, enter quotes and things like that that just are not available on the default WordPress. And I know we could probably do those with WooCommerce, but I just I don't feel like that's mature enough for what we wanted to do. I had a good bit of experience with Magento 1.4 Enterprise Edition at a previous company. I knew a lot of the features that they were looking for, the ability to enter orders and track shipping and things like that, having product attributes and product categories and things. Connecting that information to your backend ERP, I knew that that was all possible with Magento. So I'd work with our marketers to try and migrate us over to Magento for our front end and back end website. And we started that project about a year ago. At first, it looked great. Everybody was happy with the way things were going, but soon as we got to the point where we needed to customize things like a product page and remove some things that were there by default with the Porto theme, it all came to a grinding halt. We none of us had PHP experience, which probably was a mistake to begin with. I'm a Linux systems administrator with a lot of Bash scripting experience, a good bit of JavaScript, some Python, a lot of MySQL database experience. Our marketing department has a lot of HTML and CSS, but nobody had PHP experience. The customization that we wanted to do was quickly bringing the project to a halt. So we started looking around to see if we could find something to help us do this quicker and better. And I stumbled across the Magezon single product page builder. Shot a few pre-sales emails over to them, got some quick replies showing us how to do the things that we wanted to do. One of the main things that we wanted to do initially was just change how the custom attributes were displayed. We didn't want a bunch of empty cells if an attribute was empty. We wanted to maybe split it up into different tables like you see here. We also had the need to add some data tables to the page. And they showed me how we'd be able to do all of that with their products. So since they had a money back guarantee, we went ahead and purchased their single product page builder. And at their suggestion, we went ahead and got the page builder as well. It had the raw JS element, and they let us know if we purchased the two together, we'd be able to do the raw JS on those product pages. So we installed the products very easily and set about working on a product page design. Uh, Whipped up something within just a few minutes, and we are able to see the finished result without doing any coding. And it was it was game changing. It just quickly changed everything about how we approach the Magento system. Uh, we are able to do a ton of customization that we never thought we'd be able to do. We're able to combine different things on the pages, a lot of custom JavaScript that we're putting on there that tears apart information that's in the product attributes to control the way that information is displayed on the page. And uh, all of that we're able to do with almost no coding, just a little bit of JavaScript coding, which I think is understandable. And the effect is incredible, and it's fast. It's ridiculously fast. The whole site just some of the people that I work with that have Magento sites are just dumbfounded how quick this is. And there's nothing really special about the site that this is running on. This is running on a DigitalOcean VPS with a good amount of memory. The database, Redis, and the Nginx web server are all on the same system. We're only using Redis for the caching, full page cache, and index, and not much else customization, and it is just really, really ridiculously fast. And we're able to do crazy stuff on the site that just never expected that we'd be able to do on a Magento site. So, for example, this rep page here, I have a interactive map that shows where some of our distributors are across the country, and a request form, and that was created very simply by just going in here and adding a raw JS column where I've created that JavaScript offline using another product that built the map for me, and embedding a form in a way that's similar to adding a shortcode to a page in WordPress. That form was created using their Blue Form product. It was, let me see, where is it at here? That is this form. It's very similar to something like Contact Form 7. We have fields that we can add to any place on here. Pretty much any of the elements that you have from the other extensions are available on here. We're able to do things like validation. So if we want to make sure that the customer only enters a zip code in the zip code line and not some spam or maybe cross-site scripting or something like that, then we're able to control those very easily with no coding whatsoever. And we can add hidden fields. We've added the Google reCAPTCHA, things like that very, very easily. We can add custom CSS to a page. We can take that code and save that code, maybe move it from a development to a production environment using that feature. And then, of course, like I showed you, add that to the page very simply and easily so we get something like this. And we're able to customize our header, a menu. You have a nice little mega menu here. The footer, we're able to do a lot of responsive design, so we have completely different way of looking at the system depending on which type of device that you're using. All of that done pretty easily with almost no coding other than the JavaScript, like I've mentioned. A few times we have had some problems. Apparently, Porto included a Mage Plaza category search that had an issue that was causing some exceptions when our people tried to search for some of the two-letter items. Most of our product items start with two letters. Contacted Porto support and Mage Plaza, and they did a lot of finger pointing but no solutions, and so we requested some custom support from Magezon. They got in there and literally within an hour figured out how to work around the issue, gave us a fix for it, and problem's been solved ever since then. Did all that for an incredibly low price. We're very, very happy with it. This scroll spy menu that you see here, this is a customization from them as well. We had started out trying to do it on our own, and we were able to get the scroll spy working, but getting the thing working consistently in the right place and styling it was just killing us. So we requested a little custom design from them. a little back and forth to make sure that they understood what we wanted. And within a couple of days, they had it working perfectly. Small issue with it initially, and they solved that ridiculously quickly. That whole support process and customization process was just incredible. Honestly, I've been in the industry for a little bit over 30 years, and this is the best experience that I've had working with any software developer ever. So, all I can say is if you are working with Magento 2 and you're struggling to get your site looking the way that you want it, and you're looking for a solution, or maybe you don't have any development experience at all, you come from a WordPress background and you're like us wanting some of those features like the invoices and orders that are available on the Magento backend, and you're having the same problems, I can't suggest enough that you give Magezon's products a look. They have a money back guarantee, and if you're not happy with it, you won't be losing anything other than a little bit of your time. But I guarantee you that that will be time well spent there if you give it a try. So take a look at their products either out on the Magento marketplace or directly at magezon.com. If you've got any questions, you can always send them a pre-sales question. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer any questions that you've got. And good luck. Thanks for listening. And again, this is Bob with Spring Lighting Group. Thanks a lot. Bye.